Yo, what is up, YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and it's time to get some 1v1 action on. So let's take a look at the leaderboards right here before this gameplay started. I'm on a 6-game win streak and have 9 wins at a 75% win rate. So that means that I've won 9 times, and it's a 75%, that means I've played 12 games and I've won 9 of them so far, and 6 of them are on a streak. So that's just showing you the base level of what's going on here. I hadn't played a lot of 1v1 up until this point, but I wanted to play to rank up my social score. If you're not aware, as your social score levels up, you get a better chance of getting like a drop loot. The drop loot chance increases, however you want to say that. Basically, it's just fun to level shit up anyways, right? You want to level up your social score. It's hard to do it because people need to commend you, and after your friends commend you, you need to rely on strangers. You need to open up care packages in front of other people and do shootouts and 1v1. So I decided, you know what, let's do some 1v1 action. And I went on a pretty nice streak, and I now have a really high win ratio. It's at 90%. But this right here, the first match, 6 games into my streak, isn't really looking that good. It's taking a really long time. I have a single shot rifle. This random noob LTM11 is beating me. What's going on here? Am I going to come back? I only have 14 seconds. I get a kill. I'm on a huge comeback right now, but actually, I'm not. There's like 6 seconds left and I'm beat. So I lost to this noob LTM. This isn't a great start to the video. This is terrible. What am I going to do? No, but for real, that sucks. I honestly didn't know that I lost this. I haven't watched this video in such a long time. And when I was about to put it into my video editor, I realized that I lost the first game. But I guess that's a good way to start, because right now I'm about to go on an 18-game win streak. 18 games in a row. And eventually I just got tired and stopped playing. And I'm kind of bummed that I did that, because I found out that once you start playing again, it doesn't go off that same streak. Because after that, I went on another 10-game winning streak, and it didn't count to the 18. So now we're on to the Lewis heavy machine gun. I play with the heavy machine guns in this game. I don't see a lot of people use them. So I know that basically every time the heavy machine gun gets picked, I'm going to win in the 1v1 match. So this is a long gameplay. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to go over. It's going to be about like 15 minutes or so. So if you want something more compelling, something more aggressive, some more tips and tricks videos, check out my page, youtube.com/blitz5. But the journey is starting here on the first victory. Wherever this guy is, I got to find him. Let's see. I don't like to camp for sure. He definitely spawned on this portion of the map. And honestly, now that I've played 1v1 a lot more, you really can shoot through the walls a lot more. So I probably could have killed him if I just kept firing behind that barrier at the time. So, what are we going to talk about here? Got a lot of time. First thing is first. If you want to ensure that you go on some kind of win streak and you're not just playing for fun, then I would eliminate picking weapons like the shovel. At the time of doing this, I don't think that strategy, I was like enacting that strategy yet at the time of this 1v1 18 win streak. But I've noticed that if you pick something like the shovel, you can play someone who's really bad, but the shovel can be kind of unpredictable and kind of hard to use. Sometimes like I feel like it's just like your connection rate really determines, like, you know, if you both swing at the same side, whoever just has a good connection wins. And that was a dirty snipe. Like, let's not act like it wasn't. Blitz 5, baby. Let's go. So if you want to go on a nice win streak, don't like eliminate all those weird things. Like eliminate, I should have done that. Do I do it? Do it, Ray. Do it. Do it, Blitz 5. Do it. Say it. So yeah, eliminate the shovel. Because I know that if I play people with, what is this, like the Type 100, I'm probably going to beat them. It's just like the waffle. I think this is the Type 100, right? Unless they're a really good player, I'm probably going to beat you with a regular gun in the game. So it is what it is. This guy has no idea what's going on. He's thinking I'm over there. And it's not even happening. So I guess also if you want to go on a big gay win streak like I did, you have to play against people that aren't the best in the planet Earth. But the reason why I figured I would go through this whole video is because it just proves that I wasn't like camping. Or, I mean, not camping. I wasn't playing against, like, my friends, and I just cheated. Because I guess if you play against your friends and they're willing to lose 50 times in a row and have, like, the terrible win percentage, or you have a fake account, you can just do that and get to the top. But what's a bummer is, like I said, I think I'm ranked. I don't know how they rank you, if they rank you off total plays or your win streak, but I think I'm ranked, like, 20,000th in the world in 1v1ing. And I think it's got to be off the win streak because I've only played, like, under 100 games now. Yeah, a lot, maybe like around 50. And I've just won like a majority of them. And if I'm ranked 24,000, I wouldn't imagine that's off total gameplay. That's got to be off win streak. So that's unfortunate because if I kept going, I might have got down to like the top 10,000, top 5,000, top 1,000 or something like that. But like I said, I would imagine that like the very top people probably either hacked or cheated, like playing against nobody or somebody that wasn't really playing. And then when you get down to like the top, like, 500 or 1,000, it's probably just people who are like beast in a good lobby like this, playing kids that aren't that great and winning like 30, 40, 50 times in a row, something like that. And I kind of found the same thing with my TDM record. I was top 250 in TDM. When you looked at the top 5 players, they had like a million score per minute, which is obviously hacked. And then after that, like after the top 10, you see some like legitimate players who just are like beasts and are really good at the game. And then I was just in the top 250 of that, or top 1,000, whatever, same day. This guy MLG no scope taking him out with the MP40 to the face. So it's kind of just good to keep going on a roll here, back and forth. Like now I think I've pretty much figured out that like you don't want to go with the shovel. You want to either pick, let them pick between the CAR 98 and the FG42. I'm decent at sniping, but without a scope, it's pretty tough in this game. And it just becomes like a little... I definitely don't like sniping the 1v1 maps. I love sniping in this game, and I think I'm decent at it sometimes. But for some reason, sniping in 1v1 map, in this little tiny map, paintball shit, just doesn't really do it for me. Shot that guy in the ass. I got him. This is LTM, man. He fucking beat me that first match. He ruined my 6-game win streak. And if I would have beat him, that would have been 7 games, and then 18 on top of that. That would have been 25-game win streak. That would have been pretty dirty, but LTM ruined it at game 7. Let's say I think it's pretty much between MLG no scope and LTM 11 for most of the stuff. So see, yeah, I keep banning out the shovel. If you want to play me with the grease gun, dude, I'll grease gun you all day. This has steady aim on it too. I mean, this is what I use. This is my try hard class right here. Grease gun with steady aim. I just love the way it shoots. It's nice, kind of slow, but like accurate. You don't blow your whole load all at once, and you just take them out. And now it really comes down to, I guess, kind of like, what is that? Listening for footsteps, sound whoring. That's what the kids call it, and knowing spawns. And that was easy because you just once they kill you, you kind of see where they're running. It's a lot easier to come back and try to get a kill. So you have to try to, if you're that guy, like you should have done a better job of switching his position so I didn't know where he was or something like that. I would have helped him get another kill. So let's see. I took off the bar because I was like, screw it. I'm good with shotguns and I love akimbo. I usually beat people with the akimbo. It's a lot of times a strategy with this, which I didn't do there. And I'm like, yeah, as soon as that happened to me, I'm like, that's not happening again, is to shoot one more than the other. So then you remain, or let them, well, the first tip is let them shoot first. Because most likely with the double pistols, they're going to start shooting first and they're going to run out of ammo faster than you unless you're really close. So if you're at like a mid to far range, let them shoot first, get closer, and then you spam. Because you'll 100% kill them or they'll run out of ammo and then you can back off and try again or whatever, right? So that works. Second strategy is if you do want to fire from like a mid to far range, then fire with one pistol. And then as you get closer, do 2 pistols. Then that pistol, the left pistol or whatever, will run out of ammo faster than the right one, and you still have ammo. Blah 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 blah. That kind of. If you feel what I'm saying, that strategy works too. So again, I felt mad disrespected because this guy, Mr. Killer, wanted to jump in, try to join the thing, and he's camping. Like, who is this guy? Random guy thinks he's really good. I'm gonna drop shot him. He's trying to beat me with a heavy machine gun. So like what I'm doing is now, like, he probably spawned back left. I'm predicting it. Maybe he's coming behind me. Did I see him? I guess I didn't see him. Where is this guy at the time? He's to the left of me. He's camping. So like this is the newbiest move, right? If you do this in 1v1, you're a loser. I love playing against campers because they might win in the beginning, but ultimately I always prevail because they're camping noobs and they suck and they stink. So then I'm giving him a taste of his own medicine. And Blitz 5 prevails. FU Killer 9632. That's a whack strategy. I had to deal with somebody doing that today. So this was like my first bout of 1v1s, and then I just played recently today because I'm trying to get my social score up. I think I'm finally like at like social score 9 now. I'm trying to get it to 10. So I was like, screw it, let me do some shootout challenges and some more 1v1s. And that's where I finally got my win ratio up to 90%, which is pretty nice. That means I lose 1 out of 10 games. So what is this? Is this the FG42? I wasn't even really paying attention. So another thing is, you know, the spawns, to me, I don't know if this is for everybody, but the spawns are fairly obvious to me. It's just like any Call of Duty game. They're not going to spawn where you're at, right? They're going to mostly spawn in the corners of the map. So it really depends on where you are, and you just have to imagine that they're spawning like on the opposite side of where you are. I think that's fairly obvious, but a lot of times when I play Call of Duty and watch people play, they run in directions and aim in directions that I'm like, why would you be aiming there? The person's obviously not spawning like to the right of you. They're going to spawn the opposite direction of you, like in this little box, right? They're not going to spawn on the same side of you, so you know immediately they're not there. And a lot of times it seems like you spawn on a diagonal. And since I was pushed up, like I knew the guy's probably spawning behind me. Now he's probably back right corner. I predict that, so I'm going to look back right side. I don't see him. He just didn't move. He was a camper. He's a noob. And he went to the top and I killed him. So like my brain immediately goes like, he's top right. I'm like, where is he? Where is he? I'm getting a little nervous. Maybe he's really good, but then I find out, oh, he's a noob and he just wasn't moving. And then you kill him. So again, I'm trying to eliminate any kind of like randomness by having a rocket launcher just like blow up on me like a million times. That guy saw me first, so you know, I was still able to kill him, so he's obviously not that good. This is Mafia Youth 19. Yeah, he's pretty trash. So now that I'm running up, he's probably spawning back right now of me. Or back left, so I'm like kind of trying to figure out, is he back right or back left? I see him, take him out. He probably did spawn back right and then came up to the mid to get like a head glitch, and it just didn't work out. LTM's waiting to get spanked. Is this him? He's trying to get it. Let him pick whatever he wants, the Carabin or the MP40. Yeah, like, to me, come on. Like, the guy's got a chance if we're no-scoping or whatever, but when you got the MP40 or some, I mean, submachine guns are my bread and butter all day long. Like, if you're a beast, MLG Pro, all right, man, maybe you'll beat me with a rifle. I get it. You're probably better than me at aiming with the FG42 or the bar. I'll give that to you. But if you got a submachine gun, man, I'll hip fire you from across the fucking map. So obviously I killed him. I'm waiting for my health to respawn a little bit. He's probably back right of the map. He is. And I take him out. Just always think they're on the opposite corner of you. But, you know, try not to make some noise. Try to see if you can hear them. Because it's not always, you know, it's not a generality. It's just, it happens more often than not. And I think most people get that. So I'm probably just rambling on and repeating myself. Sorry. I'm enjoying a nice coffee right now. I think my chair is squeaking a little bit. Let me move. So it's kind of fun. I enjoy watching people 1v1. I think this is a great part of the game. I'm really happy that they added this in. I think it's really unique. I think it would be cool if they added in like another 1v1 level. Honestly, I made a post on Reddit about how it would be hilarious if some kind of event or in DLC in the future, or ideally it should be free. Look at this guy. Come on, dude. That was hilarious. I wish I could show a kill cam of that. I'm like running around like, oh man, this guy's going to be like making moves. I'm like looking left, right. He's just down on the ground like a dead body, dude. You're a fucking loser. Pardon my French. LTM, trying to get it again. He's playing aggressive too. I respect that though. I respect this guy. He's like moving. He's like, I'm trying to make moves now. I'm trying to attack Blitz 5. Trying to get him. That was a really slow respawn. If you're playing slow, you're not paying attention to 1v1, then you got to get off. And I'm surprised it spawned him again right there. But another 3-0v victory. So what I was going to say, excuse me, is that it'd be sick if they made it free, like the headquarters expanded and they made some kind of World War II version of Rust, because people always say like 1v1 me Rust. That's like the old school Call of Duty thing. I hope you know that if you're watching this video. Hope you get that reference. 1v1 me on Rust, like the really small free-for-all map back in, what was that, like originally Call of Duty World War II? I mean, Modern Warfare 2. And Hip Not Famous, coming out strong. What was that? That was terrible, but I got a headshot there. So I was saying it would be sweet if they had like another version of this map, because this is like a paintball map. I really like it for 1v1ing. It's the right size. It's like, it's not multiple layers. It's very just like head glitchy strategy. Hip Not Famous coming around the side. Should have predicted that. I'm playing like a little bitch. I'm like, come on, Blitz 5. Stop playing like a punani. You can't lose to some guy named Hip Not Famous. I saw him jump. That was a bad move. Why are you giving your position out? Damn, trying to lay down. I respect that, though. In that situation. It was like almost like a drop shot, but not fast enough. So I just think a World War II style Rust would be like super creative and fun to play, and it would give you like another option and probably get more people involved in the 1v1 scene. And just an idea for the expansion of headquarters, because ideally, if Sledgehammer is on their game, which seems like they haven't been recently, like there's still a lot of issues in this game, they're supposed to be these headquarter events where the headquarters gets attacked. We get in the flak turrets and we like shoot down the planes or whatever. It's supposed to be expanding. They don't even have that thing where you can paint your gun yet. They don't even have that stand available yet. Like you can only just prestige there. The other options aren't there. There's so many things that aren't out yet, but some people complain about that stuff, and I get it, but it's not a bad thing. If anything, it's just more content that's coming into the game later. Yes, you could argue maybe it should have all been in the game at one time, but I don't mind them staggering things. Like right now, Gun Game was just released into the game, and I posted a video of that on my channel. And I don't mind that, because for the first month, I just want to play the regular game. Now there's Gun Game. Now I'm exploring other things like 1v1 on top of just the regular game, and it just makes the game, have more options, and you get less burnt out playing it. So hopefully, they expand the headquarters. They have more events. They have stuff like that. I think it would be pretty sweet. And what's up with this Hip Not Famous FG42? This guy isn't bad. Head glitching, but his aim is a little off, so I'm able to beat him. I'm actually not that accurate. So that's like something that's interesting. I'm like really bad at shooting in Call of Duty. But I can just I know like where people spawn, and I can hip fire well, and I think my strategy is really good, but I'm really bad at aiming. So right now I'm on the 17 win streak, 26 wins, and 18 win streak. 27 wins, and my win percentage at the time is 87.09. So basically, I was just playing for a while, and I kind of got tired, and I wish I kept going, because it would have been fun to have a higher kill streak. Right here, you can see it's interesting. At the time, I was ranked 20,000 in the world in this, and definitely not because of overall wins, because you could see there's people on there who have like 120 wins, whatever. But that's basically it. So this was a long video. If you guys made it this far, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was funny. Just, poning some noobs in Call of Duty 1v1. I already had some people hating on me, on the YouTubes, challenging me to 1v1. Yeah, add me if you want a 1v1. Actually, don't add me. If you're really good, just go pwn in some other lobbies, get a nice win streak, and I'll see you another time, because I'm trying to fluff my stats, man. Come on. We all just want better stats. Anyways, I'm just kidding around. Thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.